What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, and I'm back at y'all with another one. So, as I told you guys, you got the number one cheerleader out here lying to y'all again, telling y'all that Tank Davis versus Jake Paul is going to prove to be bigger than Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Well, that has proven to be a lie again. As I told you guys, just be a fan of the sport of boxing, be a fan of the fighter second, right? I tell you guys this all the time. With that said, Tank Davis versus Jake Paul is definitely going to be a big event because it's a commercial fight, right? It's going out the realm of the sport of boxing. So therefore, it's going to attract people that has nothing to do with the sport of boxing. It's a commercial fight, right? Gervonta Tank Davis is the B-side to a YouTube sensation turned professional boxer in Jake Paul, who has 12 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 7 wins by way of knockout. Tank Davis is a 5-time world champion, an undefeated 3-division world champion, and the reigning WBA lightweight world champion with a record of 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout. He's a legit boxer. He's a talented, exciting boxer. So when you put a guy who has 28 knockouts in 30 fights against a YouTube sensation who has made his qualms and made his name outside the sport of boxing, yes, Jake Paul is a novice that has committed to the sport of boxing, no doubt. But he made his name, he and his brother Logan Paul made their name far outside and far bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis outside the sport of boxing. They are entertainers, like wrestlers, okay? Jake Paul just committed to the sport of boxing and Logan Paul has committed to wrestling, right? Logan Paul is one of the biggest names in wrestling. Not because he's a great wrestler, but because he's an entertainer and a massive name outside the sport of wrestling. With that said, now you have 2 legends in the sport of boxing, 2 Hall of Famers in the sport of boxing, first ballot Hall of Famers, 2 highly accomplished fighters in the sport of boxing, in their respective professions. In first ballot Hall of Famer, 4-division world champion, 2-division undisputed world champion, superstar boxer, Terrence Bud Crawford, who has 41 wins, no loss, no draw, 31 wins by way of knockout, who is exciting as well and has a longer knockout streak than even Tank Davis, okay? But because the sport of boxing is also political, he didn't get the same recognition and the same exposure, right? That being Terrence Bud Crawford. And then you have the 4-division world champion, Mexican superstar boxer, 2-time undisputed super middleweight, and reigning WBC, WBA, IBF, Ring Magazine, WBO, undisputed super middleweight world champion, Canelo Alvarez. Holds all 4 belts with a record of 63 wins, 2 losses, 2 draws, 39 wins by way of knockout. Who's a far bigger star in the sport of boxing than Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, Canelo's not a bigger global star than Jake Paul because Jake Paul is an entertainer outside the sport of boxing. That's why. So now you have people telling you that Jake Paul and Tank Davis is a circus fight, okay? It's a commercial circus fight on top of that. Jake Paul fights at cruiserweight and heavyweight. 200 plus pound, 200 minimum. Okay, his last fight against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., former world champion, the son of a legend, he weighed in at 199 pounds. He fought Iron Mike Tyson at 224 pounds. Okay, Tank Davis fights at 135 pounds. You have the storyline of David and Goliath that's going to push the entertainment part. Okay, that's going to get people to draw interest in the fight. Why? Because you have the whole David and Goliath situation going on. So again, that attracts people. Okay? So it's a sideshow. But even the sideshow, yes, it's going to be on Netflix. Yes, it's going to be a big event on Netflix. But guess what? They are fighting at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. That holds max for concerts, 21,000 people. Canelo and Terrence Crawford, September 13th, this Saturday, Las Vegas, Nevada, at Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas Raiders Stadium. They just added seats and they're expecting 72,000 people in attendance. They already sold over 54,000 tickets months ago. Now they're expecting it. They opened up more seats and they're expecting it to max out at 72,000. That's 50,000 more people in attendance than Tank Davis and Jake Paul. Make it make sense. Tank Davis getting a guaranteed purse of $40 million. Terrence Crawford getting a guaranteed purse of $70 million. Jake Paul is getting a guaranteed purse of $60 million. Canelo Alvarez is getting a guaranteed purse of $150 million. Need I say any more? No, I don't. And that's all I got for y'all. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.